Hey guys, welcome to day 25 of the Embrace Your Light aerial yoga series. Today, you will bring your attention to the sensation of what mother feels like. Usually, when you think of the word mother, your attention will go to your own mother and then reflect onto your own mothering qualities. You might even start to think about the entire earth represented as a mother, looking after and caring for you no matter what. Mother represents a form of unconditional love. You may or may not feel at peace with the presence of a mother in your life, and it will probably take you back to your inner child. Let's explore what mother brings up for you during class today. So today you're going to start your meditation and intention setting in a seat and your pranayama in the seat as well. So coming and closing your eyes, feeling grounded through your sit bones, finding a comfortable seat. Starting to take a big breath in, fill up, and sigh it out. Relax, come home to your body, arrive into your space. So just starting to acknowledge and bring awareness to what mother means to you, where your mind drifts to, what story it starts to create. What does mother mean for you? Noticing how you feel about the story of mother. Does it feel light? Does it feel heavy? A little bit of both. Take a big breath in, fill up. And softly exhale. Know that every feeling is valuable and is valid. You can feel however you need to feel as a mother or towards the element of mother. Noticing how you would like to feel about the word mother. Do you feel like you need to fill up your cup some way? You need to feel that unconditional love. Starting to imagine that you are holding a child in your arms, a little baby. Imagining maybe you've just given birth and you're holding your baby for the first time. Imagining that light, that unconditional love that you feel towards a child, even just imagining it. What it would be like to love unconditionally that little child, holding him in your arms, him or her. Take a big breath in, fill up with that love. Send it into your arms towards that little baby. And noticing how a little smile lifts up your face, lights up your heart as you think about the little baby, sending it lots of unconditional love. Now I want you to imagine that your point of awareness, your point of view is going to change to be that baby. So imagine that you are that baby in your arms looking up at yourself and you're receiving all of that unconditional mother love. Receiving all of that outpouring of love that you're giving to the baby. That baby is you. Take a big breath in. Relax as you exhale. Let's prepare for our pranayama. So grabbing that right fist, extend your thumb, pinky finger, and your peace fingers. Bring those peace fingers to your third eye, to the space between your brows. Take a preparatory breath. Breathe in. And a breath out. Use your thumb to close your right nostril. Breathe into the left. Close. Open the right and breathe out. Breathe into the right. Close both. Breathe out of the left. Breathe into the left. Close both. Breathe out of the right. Breathe in to your right. Close both. Breathe out of your left. Breathe in to your left. Close both. Breathe out of your right. Breathe in to your right. Close both. Breathe out of your left. Breathe in to your left. Close both. Breathe out of your right. Breathe in to your right. Close both. Breathe out of your left. Last round, breathe in to your left. Close both. Breathe out of your right. Breathe in to your right. Close both. Breathe out of your left. Release your hand to your knee, keeping your eyes closed. Come back to your normal breath. Noticing sensation in your body. Take a big breath in, fill up. And a breath out. Blinking your eyes open, give me a smile. So we're going to get started inside of the hammock today in fetus pose. So let's get inside. Keeping with the theme, of course, choosing fetus pose to start with. You're going to grab one side of the hammock and grab about 2 handfuls of the hammock. Bring your sit bones on inside. So you want to make sure that you have enough hammock overhead so that your arms can come inside comfortably. You're going to come down onto the the right side of your body. So coming down, starting on the right side of your body. So laying on the right side, then allowing your knees and elbows to bend towards each other for fetus pose. And starting to allow your breath to soften, deepen. Allowing yourself to be held in this fetus position. It's like you're in the womb, being held with unconditional love in the womb of the mother. You're going to take 3 more breaths here. There is no rush. Take your time. Big breath in. And a big breath out. 2 more just like that. Last breath. Know that you can stay still if this is feeling good for your body. If you're ready to find a little bit of movement, you're going to take it really slow. So slowly start to keep the elbows and knees nice and soft and just moving through the spine. So the spine is going to arch back and then curl in. So almost like a cat-cow through the spine. So you come through that rounded spine, elbows and knees come towards each other, and then they get further apart as the heart opens up, the belly opens up. And then they curl in again, round through the spine. And then open up. So you're going really slowly with these movements. You might be matching your breath. We're also going to make these movements a little bigger. So in your own time, you might start to accentuate the movement a little bit more, crunching in a little bit deeper, and then arcing and opening up through that front line of the body a little bit more strongly. Taking your time, moving slow. And again, you can stay in stillness if that suits you better today. Take 2 more of these cat-cows in the fetus pose. Imagining that you have that love surrounding you, in every movement that you make. Take that last big arc through the spine and then come back into fetus pose. Making that movement a little bit bigger, you're going to start to straighten the legs, maybe even straighten the arms towards each other. And then keeping the legs and arms straight, start to arc the back. So same thing, so cat-cow, but with straight arms and legs. Together. Then open up through that front line of the body, arcing the back. Bring them together. Feet and hands come towards each other, and then they get further apart and sway towards behind you. And take 2 more just like that, swaying through the body. And coming back to center, back to straight line, or even bending the elbows and knees just a little bit. You're going to bring your right shoulder out of the hammock. So reach up with the left hand, and then bring the head and shoulder out, keeping the hammock underneath the armpit. So same sort of thing. So you've got the forearm onto the ground and your elbow is underneath your shoulder. It's okay if it sways back or has to move around, that's fine. You're going to start to sway the legs up towards your face and then sway them back behind you and bend the knees. Take 2 more just like that, swaying the feet towards your face and then bending the knees as the feet drift behind you. 1 more, sweep them forward. Sweep them back, stay here, bend the knees. You're gonna bring that top arm, open up through the chest and grab onto your feet. So grabbing onto your toes, onto the top parts of the feet, and start to press the shoulder or the underarm into the hammock. So you're opening up through the chest. You might look up, you might stay looking down, especially if your neck is feeling a little tight, look down. Kick the feet into the hands, really pressing into the ground, opening through the chest, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Maybe you squeeze the glutes, press the hips forward, kicking into the hands. Stay here for 1 more big breath in, and 1 more big breath out. Releasing your feet, both hands are coming to the ground, keeping the hammock underneath your armpits along that front side of the chest. Staying here if this feels okay, you might use your hands to help support how much weight is coming into that massage sensation along that front line of the chest. If it feels okay, you're going to bring your forehead down onto the back of your hands. If it doesn't feel okay, you're going to keep your hands on the ground and keep lifting up through the chest and control how much pressure is being put onto your chest muscles. So choosing your option. And taking 3 big breaths here, you might close down your eyes. Taking 1 last final breath, big breath in. And relax as you exhale. Gently start to lift your head. You're going to come into a seal pose. So prepping for up dog, you're going to reach your arms to each corner of the mat at the front of your space. And then start to press into the palms of your hands as you lift up the chest. So drawing the heart forward, you might find a little squeeze of your shoulder blades in towards each other. And also press your pelvis into the hammock, so tilting the pelvis under, tighten the glutes. Whenever you come into a back bend, it's not about stretching your back, it's about strengthening your back. So feel the back muscles engage, the core engage, the glutes engage, everything supports the back to get stronger. Pressing your hands into the ground, taking 1 more big breath in. And a big breath out, start to relax the shoulders back down towards the earth. You're gonna walk those hands in 1 more step. So 1 step in towards you, beautiful. And then start to straighten the arms, lifting up the chest. So slowly strengthening the back, getting a little bit deeper. You might keep the elbows bent, elbows tucked in, or maybe you get a straight arm once again. Opening up the chest, draw the heart forward, pressing the hips into the hammock, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the tops of the feet into the hammock. Can you lift up a little bit more, draw the heart forward a little bit more, squeeze the shoulder blades in towards each other. Beautiful, and then start to sway that body back down. Stay here if that felt like enough. If you'd like a little bit more, you're gonna walk those hands in back one more step towards you. Elbows tuck in towards you as well. And then start to press the tops of the feet into your ground, squeeze the glutes, pressing into your hands as you slowly draw the shoulders up, chest lifts, and draw the heart forward. So again, noticing that the hips are pressing into the hammock, the core is engaged, shoulders are away from the ears, pressing strongly into the ground. If your shoulders are up in your ears, then you're gonna keep your elbows bent. So you wanna go only as far as those shoulders can stay away from the ears. So really strong through the arms, elbows tucked into the sides. Stay here for one more breath, draw the heart forward. And then as you exhale, slowly lower back down onto the ground. You're gonna do that one more time. Again, maybe you walk those hands in, back one more step in towards you. So now the hands are gonna be directly underneath the shoulders, elbows tuck in. Again, you can walk back out again. You don't have to come all the way in. And then start to press your hands down into the ground, fingers nice and wide. Elbows tucked in as you slowly press your chest up, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the heart forward, lifting the heart. Press the tops of the feet into the ground. Tilt your pelvis under, so engage the core, hollowing out the belly. Squeeze the glutes. Beautiful. Long through the neck. Stay here for one more big breath in. Press and squeeze that back line. Open through the heart. Squeeze those shoulder blades in towards each other. And as you exhale, slowly with control, lower back down, the elbows staying close to the body. Alrighty, so bring your left forearm down onto the ground. You're gonna twist onto that left side of your body and come through for those sways. The front or the back side, whatever's comfortable for you. And starting to take a sway through the legs. So the legs will come sweep forward and then sweep back. Sweep them forward and sweep them back. Take one more just like that. Sweep it forward. Sweep it back and stay bent through the knees. You're going to reach that top arm back to grip onto the feet and start to kick the feet into the hands, pressing against that forearm that's on the ground. Squeeze the glutes, open up through the chest, strengthening that back line of the body. You might look down towards the ground. Staying here, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pressing into the ground, pressing into the hammock and the feet, glutes, the hips. And then release the feet. And you'll come back inside of the hammock. So bring the hammock overhead onto that, staying on that right side of the left side of the body. So you're on your left side now. Making sure those elbows are nice and tucked inside, bending the elbows and knees towards each other. Straighten the arms and legs, and then sway it back behind you. So cat-cow through the spine, the feet and hands come towards each other, and then they sway and arc back. Take about 3 more rounds of this. Opening up, and then closing it down. So this time we're moving big movements and coming back into stillness. So these movements are gonna slowly get smaller and smaller. So the elbows and knees are gonna start to bend. Start to bend those elbows and knees as you come back together. Slowly start to make those movements a little smaller. Slower, smaller, not straight anymore. Staying more bent throughout the arcing of the spine. Until these elbows and knees are staying bent and just the spine is starting to move. Taking about 3 more rounds. Slowing down the movement. Slowing down your breath. Until you come all the way back into your stillness. Taking 3 deep breaths here. All you've ever wanted is to be loved, to be held. And you need to acknowledge that you need to give that to yourself. It's happening right now, right in this moment. You are held and you are loved. Taking your time, there is no rush. You're going to start to come out of the hammock, bring the feet outside, and you'll meet back in your seat. Making your way back into your seat. You're going to bring your thumbs to heart center, closing down the eyes. Take one final breath in together. Big inhale. And exhale. Bow your chin into your chest, your mind to your heart. Acknowledge your kind, wise hearts, full of light, full of love, ready to be shared with the world around you. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining my class today. I truly appreciate you being here. I hope you've been enjoying this series so far and are getting a lot from it. Also, if you are interested in taking your practice to the next level, I wanted to let you know about my paid course, Aerial Yoga Life. It's a 30-day program designed to help beginners build their strength and skills on the aerial hammock. The first 14 days is called the boot camp, and these classes focus on building a strong foundation for your practice using specific strength building exercises. Then you move into the second part of the course for the remaining 16 days, which is called the skills section. This is where we focus more on technique and more intermediate to advanced skills. There are also a bunch of other bonuses such as weekly live classes and an extensive pose tutorial library. So if that sounds like something you might like, then you can check out the link in the description. If you liked this video today, then make sure that you hit the thumbs up button and also the subscribe and notification bell so that you get notified when I release new videos. I really look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye guys. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, oh my gosh, interested in, something you might be interested in, oh my gosh, interested in, why can't I say that word? So if that sounds like something you might like,